And I just got, it is fantastic. I could not ask for any more features with a fan. It does everything I need and more, and I would highly recommend it. So I actually just wanted to make a video and kind of go over it for, with you guys. So one of the first things I want that you probably can see is the height is perfect. So it hits right when you're laying in bed where you need it to. As you can see, just for reference, I'm like 5'8", and it comes up onto here for me. So it's perfect, whether you're trying to cool down a room, or for me personally, I need a fan to sleep, and this is what I'm using it for, and it is incredibly perfect for that, the way it hits. You can have a remote control for it, which is also great, especially for sleeping purposes, but also for anything. So if you are using it just to cool a general room and you have the fan over there and you're sitting on the couch over here, you have the remote to control it however you need. It's really easy. You can turn it on here. It can get really low. Right now I have it set to 68 degrees Fahrenheit, so it's blowing really cool air, which is awesome. And then you can change it so it oscillates back and forth. As you can see, it starts moving. I'm doing this all on the remote, but all of the same buttons are here too, which is awesome. You can set a timer on it from anywhere to 1 to 12 hours for it to go off. So if you are using it while you're sleeping and you're trying to save electricity, or you don't want to get too cold while you're sleeping, or you know you're going to leave the house soon, you can set it for 1 hour, 2 hour, 3 hour, anywhere up to 12 hours, and it will shut off automatically once it hits that. And then there's also different settings. So it has the natural, and then it has like a night setting. The night setting is great for me personally because it will go down, it will decrease every 20 minutes. And then after even just 20 seconds, the LED light will turn off, which is really great for me as I'm a sensitive sleeper, if I haven't made that clear by the fact that I need this fan. So getting rid of the light really is helpful. So I'm also going to go ahead and show it to you up close, kind of show you the features on here, show you the remote a little bit better. I just wanted to kind of give you an overview first, but definitely recommend it. All right, so here is that screen a little closer up, and the remote here as well. You can see they have the same buttons here, so you can control it either way. I was using the remote before because it's easy. You can see the power button here, this is for the sound, the level of the fan, if you want it oscillating or not, the setting you have it on, this is setting a timer, and you have all the same options here. So I'm gonna go ahead now, I'm gonna stop it from oscillating just for viewing purposes. So you have it on now here, and here's the different settings here. So you can have it on the natural. This one, they just have different sounds. So I use it for sound purposes, and this is the sleeping one. And for the sleeping one, like I said before, after 20 seconds, it will shut off the LED screen. So I'll kind of talk for a little bit so you can see that. This is the temperature it's set to, the 68 degrees Fahrenheit. You can change that with this down here. And then it shows you what level it's at as well there. The power button's easy right here. That's the timer. There you go. The LED light's off. And that's under the sleep mode that it'll do that. Otherwise, it'll stay on, so you always know what it's doing, which is awesome. As you can see, if I change modes again, it'll stay on there. The oscillating I already showed you. The other thing I wanted to talk about is assembly. So it's really easy. It's just this one big piece, and then there's the base here. The base comes in 2 different pieces which pop together really easily, and then there's just 4 screws at the bottom. And I would say all in all, it probably took me, like, from unboxing to putting the base together to setting it in there, 2 minutes, not exaggerating. It was really easy. I always say, if I can do it, you can do it. And I'm super satisfied. It is a fantastic product. It is so well made, and I have been sleeping better since I've got it. My house is cooler. It is fantastic, especially as it gets warmer out. I am super satisfied, and I would definitely recommend getting it.
Hi everyone, today I'm going to be reviewing this really great tower fan. I'm going to show you how to put it together and tell you some of the things I love about it. So right now I have the fan put together. It came in only 3 pieces, which was really nice. And it was really easy to put together. So I'm going to show you how to put it together real quick, and then I'm going to tell you about all of the different great things it can do. So the fan came in 3 pieces, these 2 pieces to make the base and the fan, and that's it, which was so nice. The base was really easy to just click together, the 2 pieces, and now I'm opening some screws to help keep the fan in place to the base. So you put the cord through the hole of the base, and my dog wants to help, and the fan just fits right in, and then you use the screws. There are 4 of them to keep the fan nice and secure so it doesn't wobble or become unbalanced at all. and it feels really stable and secure, which is nice when it's standing. And then there's a place to put the cord on the base so that it's tucked up under there and doesn't make it uneven on the floor at all, which is really nice. I hate when the the cord gets in the way, and then it's ready to go. Then all you have is the cord to be plugged in. So there are a lot of things I love about this fan. To start, I love that this power cord is 6 feet long. It makes it really easy to find an outlet to plug it into so that it can be in so many different places around my house. I also love that it comes with a remote. It makes it really great so I don't have to get up every time I want to change the fan or turn it on or off or whatever. I can do it from anywhere in my room or my house, and it'll work on the fan, which is so great. I absolutely love that. And the remote already came with a battery, which makes it even better. So this fan can do so many really cool things on the remote and the matching buttons here. And it can do its simple things like most other fans can do, like change speed, and this one can turn, which is really nice. But there are a lot of really awesome features this fan has that no other fan I've ever had has, and I really love them. So I'm going to show you the fan closer up with the remote so you can see all the cool things this fan can do. So here's the fan and the remote closer up. I'm going to be using the remote to do everything, but there are matching buttons on the actual fan too. So I just turned it on, but if you hold the power button down for a few seconds, it makes it so the LED screen turns off. So if you want it to be completely dark while you're sleeping, you can turn that off, which is really nice. It also has 6 different speeds. I'm turning it up right now, and it's beeping right now for every time I click the button, which is nice to know what you're doing. But there's also a button to turn the sound off, which is really nice. So here I am turning the speed up again, but you can't hear the buttons at all, which is really great for when you're sleeping, again, if you need to change the speed and you don't want clicking sound. Here it is turning. It has a nice turning range. It's great to move around the airflow in a room. I also love how quiet the fan is. As you can tell, it's not loud at all. You can barely hear it, but it does such a great job at cooling down a room. So this fan also has a timer motion, which is so great. It's just the clock symbol on the remote or on the fan screen. And on the screen, it'll show you how long you're setting the timer for. So they have 1 hour all the way up to 12 hours, which is so great. And I love that you can set this timer, especially if you're leaving for the day. It makes it so nice if you want it to be running for just a certain amount of time. There are also different fan settings other than just the speed. So before I was doing the normal speed, but this is when it can be natural speed. So it kind of changes to simulate a natural breeze. And there are still 6 different speed levels on the natural setting too, which is so great. So the next mode I'm about to switch it to is sleep mode. And there are still the 6 speed levels on this mode, but the fan will decrease from the current speed every 20 minutes until it reaches speed level 1. So this last setting they have is my favorite feature. It's auto feature. And that's when the fan will adjust its speed to adapt to the temperature of the room or the environment. So you don't have to worry about changing the fan speed because it will do that all on its own.
Okay, so this is the fan. Came very well wrapped. Looks very nice. Very easy to install. Has just the base and the actual fan. Comes also with a little remote. Has a touch. It's very quiet. I can hardly hear it. So for people with sensitive ears, that will work very well. And then has warm air. You can adjust the temperature from here or from the remote. And it also spins. So the air goes all the way through the entire room. And it comes with a little remote. has exactly the same functions as it has on the screen, and it's a touch screen. I don't even have to push hard for the buttons for it to start. Okay, that should do it. And that's it.